high, and what I'm going to do is demonstrate the techniques and the tips to take some measurements, which is really important for pattern making. I'm going to start off with some circumference measurements. So the first one that I'm going to demonstrate is to take a measurement of the bust. What I'm going to do here with my flexible measuring tape in inches is run the tape around the fullest part of the bust, across the shoulder blades, make sure it's not too tight, and make sure that's absolutely correct, and that's a 36-inch bust. Now, it's important to take extra measurements so that you are accurate. So an additional measurement here, make sure that's right over top, full past the bust, and that's a 36-inch bust. Terrific. The next measurement I'm going to demonstrate is the upper chest. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to pop the tape measure underneath the arms, around the back, across the top of the chest, and that's a 36-inch upper chest measurement. I'm going to do that again to ensure that that's accurate. And once again, it's a 36-inch measurement, so I'm happy with that measurement, that is correct. I'm going to show you how to take the measurement of the waistline. So around we go. Not too snug, 29-inch waist. Once more. So it's a little high there, so I'm making sure I'm correct. 29-inch waist, that's terrific. Next one I'm going to show you is around the hips. So the most important part to understand here is that you must go around the fullest part of the hips. This one can be a little bit tricky. So it's probably at the top of the dial here. And that's a 39-inch hip. Let's do that again. Around the fullest part. Out slightly differently, isn't it? So therefore that just demonstrates how important it is to make sure you do keep, I'm happy with that, 39 inches. So that's the circumference measurements. Now I'm going to demonstrate a few non-circumference measurements which usually are reserved for taking the width and the length of different body parts. So one that might be really important in making bladders, for example, is the front waist. So we're going to go from the top of the shoulder down the waistline. Now to do this, I'm going to imagine there's a t-shirt seam, just an ordinary t-shirt seam running from the neck across the shoulder blade. Top of the shoulder's about there. I'm going to run it across the full part of the bust, down the waistline, and that's about a 16.5 inch. Now given that the body's asymmetrical, what is important to know is that you need to take measurements both sides, and if you need to average that, then so be it. So let's have a look over this side. And of course, given that it's not a real person, we're going to expect it's going to be the same measurement. Yeah, 16. Yeah, 16.5, I think is a really sure bet there. The last measurement I'd like to demonstrate is the waist to hip measurement. So here's our waistline. And it was around the top of the dial was the largest part of the hip, but I want to make that a 6-inch. Let's go over here. 6-inch. Back over here. And lastly, let's recheck that measurement.